Coach Cam made this shit.
Welcome back to another edition of... Fuck it, we've been lazy with the names. Jam Tier Maker. I don't know. It's not the best name.
Jammin tier list.
Could you imagine? Yeah, welcome back to another installation of this. Hopefully this one won't turn out looking like dog shit.
Yeah, to be fair, this is the first one.
Oh, yeah, that's right. The last one never happened.
Yeah,
so,
we need to post it.
Yeah. I mean, I guess we could try to redo... I mean, we probably will try to redo that at some point.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had to skip a week because it just didn't pan out at fucking all.
No, so we're hoping this one does.
Yeah.
If not, you all won't hear this.
And it kind of looks like Crocs is a sponsor, but they're not.
Yeah.
Just use your imaginations for that.
Yeah, I'm going to edit that out.
Just know they're legally not. But, yeah, without further ado, this is going to be holiday gifts. You know, holidays coming right up. Little Jesus about to celebrate. God damn. What number is this for him? He's pretty old, ain't he? I mean, this is his 21st, 20th.
I was going to say 2021, but that's not right.
It's kind of, yeah. Because, I mean, that's kind of how we do the calendar is before death and after death.
Yeah, I don't know.
Why is the 20th century, like 2000, why is that the 21st century? Because it was there was like, what, a century before he was born?
Well, the first century would be zeros to the first century, and that's called the first century.
Oh, so yeah, I am never good at those.
Yeah.
I'm really bad at whenever something says like 0 through 10 and then like 11 through 20. I don't get that at all. But yeah, enough about that because I have no idea what that was about. So without further ado, art supplies. We're not very artsy people. So, I mean, if this is for us specifically, I think that's kind of a dick move to just like... I mean, I like the drawing stuff. My girlfriend actually got me some drawing stuff like years ago, but it just happened to be when I stopped drawing, so I haven't used any of it. So not the best gift for me, I guess.
Yeah, it depends on the like how extreme this is. If it's like paper and notebooks, cool. Like I actually like color pencils, like the basics. Cool, I actually do like those gifts.
Well, but if you buy me an iPad and the iPen thing, or the iPencil or whatever, I'll probably do some shit with that.
Yeah.
That sounds fun.
Yeah, but if you go out and get me like a full like art supply for like a painter, I'm not going to do it. So
if you want to get me something for any holiday or my birthday or anything, and you're at Hobby Lobby, you're at the wrong place.
Yeah.
Yeah, so... I'll say C.
I was about to say it shouldn't be the lowest.
No, it's got good potential, but we're just I
yeah.
don't know, we're not artsy. Baked goods. If that's all you bring to Christmas and you don't bring anything else, you're a piece of shit. I stand firmly by that. Like I mean, you're supposed to bring over something, but if that's like your gift to me, is like a dozen candied pecans, you're kind of a dick.
Yeah. Baked goods are not the present.
Yeah, this is the only scenario where if you bring me a baked goods, and I will just be furious. Yeah. Because any other time it's kind of welcomed, you know? Like, oh, hey, you're just on by, you bring over a cake or something, but...
Yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah, if you're just like, Merry Christmas, Roy, here's a Hot Pocket, and you're just like, what? Are Hot Pockets even baked goods? Like, what are you doing?
So, D tier as a gift.
Yeah, D tier. It's pretty shitty.
Yep.
Board games.
I actually love board games.
I do too. It's a weird Christmas gift for somebody that's not a child.
So I think the best Christmas gift is a gift that you want, but you wouldn't buy yourself.
Yeah.
And a board game really falls into that category. Now, I don't think it's a top tier one.
Best board game of all time.
Honestly, if we didn't play so much fucking Clue, it would be Clue. Because Clue was my favorite, but we played it so much.
And if it wasn't for the Harry Potter Clue. Harry Potter Clue sucks.
It takes so fucking long.
It just had so much. I shouldn't have HP in a game of Clue.
No.
Sorry used to be really fun.
I think Clue probably still is my favorite.
Yeah. Trouble is pretty neat.
Yeah.
You know, you could just... I don't know. I like games where you can just fuck over people. And I mean, you can in Clue too.
Yeah.
You know, that they're close to where they want to be. You could just fucking...
Move on.
Like,
yeah.
Just fucking yoink them somewhere else. Am I using that right? Yoink?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't think I've ever heard that word. Yoink?
Sure.
Like a past tense of like yeet, or like instead of throwing, you're pulling?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think you nailed it.
Yoink.
So I think board games is B. I think it's a B tier.
Yeah. Oh.
It's exactly what I like. It fits the perfect type of gift.
Yeah.
Just it's not the best version of it.
Yeah.
So B.
Up next, we got books. I will say exactly with what you like kind of defined as a good gift. I think that really lines up, and especially if it's like a book that they think you would like. Mm-hmm. I think that is sensational. I think that is an amazing gift.
Yeah. I think the weird thing with books, because we talked about this, I think in the last episode.
Yeah.
But with like music, you said that you want to be the guy who like discovers new music versus like I said that like I like to just be like, you know what I like, what's something that I haven't heard that you know that I like.
Yeah.
Books are definitely not the thing that I'm like, I'm just going to read 1,000 books and be the guy that can just point out the books that you should read. I want someone else to do that work and be like, this is a good book for you.
Yeah. Yeah. If I didn't have my meds, I definitely wouldn't read a single day in my life, but I feel like I could read the entire Bible right now. Kind of a boring podcast, I guess, but yeah, stay tuned for Jammin when I just read the entire Bible. You know, that's the number one stolen book in the entire world is the Bible.
No.
I think that's fucking hilarious. I mean, that's just, I don't know. I don't know what you're getting out of that. I mean, you're getting a Bible, but, you know, you're also getting hell. So,
for me, this is equal to a board game.
I think this is S tier.
Really?
If they put thought into it, not only are they getting something that you probably wouldn't spend your own money on, because some books can be kind of expensive, especially if it's a hardcover. Oh, shit, hardcovers are nice. But if they do all that and they're like, hey, I think you personally would really like this.
Yeah.
That's putting thought into something that's also kind of something intriguing. Because, like, I don't know, it's kind of like an activity for you to do rather than just like, here's a pancake that I made you, you know? Just a single pancake. I think books are up there. What is the best book of all time? What's your favorite?
I don't do too much reading. That's honestly the only reason that it's not S tier.
Yeah, that's fair.
For me, is just I don't spend a lot of time reading. What's yours? So you might actually have an answer.
I'll give you a hint. It's Fahrenheit 451.
Is it?
Yes.
Fahrenheit 451?
It rhymes with Fahrenheit 451. Fahrenheit 451. Yeah, amazing book.
Yeah.
Easily my favorite book. Animal Farm's up there. I like animals, and I like hints at like communism, so that's kind of nice. Yeah. That's good to learn about a farm, and you're like, oh, wow, this is definitely about communism.
Yeah. Sure. I mean, I'm okay with this going to S tier.
Neat. What does S stand for?
Super.
I was like, because I've always wondered that. I'm like, why can't it just be A, B?
I don't know.
It makes sense, because I was going to think like superior, but I don't know why S is up there. Because, I mean, it's obviously out of place.
Yeah. All right, what's the next one?
Candy. Candy cannot be the gift. It's what you put in stockings. Mm-hmm. But if that is like, it's like, oh, hey, good morning, Roy. Go check out your presents. And you just got me like a 2-pound Reese. Then I'm pissed.
Oh, superb or super.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Pretty much every simile for what I said except what I said. That's nice. God, I'm such a bitch.
You know why? Because fuck you, that's why.
Yeah, that's usually how it's treated.
Yeah.
God does not look kindly on Knicks or Cowboys fans. Neither does just the general public.
Yeah.
The general public really doesn't look upon favorably.
Yeah, neither does the Cowboys or the Knicks organization.
Unless, it's like 1995. Cowboys won the Super Bowl back then. Mm-hmm. Knicks still had Patrick Ewing.
Yeah, but candy as a gift, it has to be equal to baked goods. It's got to be the bottom tier just for the same reason of like, it shouldn't be your main gift.
Yeah, it's going to be on that level, but just know this is still under baked goods. Because at least baked goods, you're baking it.
Yeah, it's
but
effort.
With candy, you're just like, oh, hey, I'm going to get this dipshit like a Snickers or something. He can go fuck himself with it.
Yeah.
So it's under there. Clothes. And keep in mind that socks and clothes are different on this list. So just keep that in mind.
Okay. Clothes is easily S tier for me. I love clothes. I always want clothes.
If they fit you.
Yeah.
How many times have you gotten clothes from a family member and they're just like, here's a triple XL jacket. I'm like, God damn it. Thanks, Uncle.
It isn't often that I get clothes that don't fit. I definitely know of some clothes that I've gotten that's like way, way too big or just one size off. It was just a little too small, and I'm like, I don't like this. But
it pretty much happens to me every year. I get some Louisville shirt, and it's either like a jacket or a hoodie, and it's either a hoodie that fits me well, but it's almost like a crop top. Because I got a long torso, so that's not their fault, really.
Yeah,
or it's oversized.
Okay, so we can look at it that way, but if we do that, we should look at all of them that way. And
what if someone gets you an oversized board game?
Well, what if someone just gets you a book that sucks? Like, oh, here's Cat in the Hat. Like,
that doesn't suck. Why was that your example?
It's a good book. It's an easy book that you don't want that.
Yeah, it's an easy book.
But
see. Okay, so the high risk, high reward. Mm-hmm. I would put this at A because there is more of a risk than like when you're coming in with other stuff. Because if someone's going to get you a book, they're probably into books themselves, and it's probably going to be something decent instead of just being like. Here's Cat in the Hat, something you read 20 years ago, But like with clothes, that is such a general gift that I think everybody has gotten for Christmas at least once, unless you're Jewish, and it can be fucked up so bad.
Yeah. I don't know. Clothes is easily S tier for me.
Okay. Yeah. I'll put it on S tier. You allowed me to put books up there, so.
Yeah. And I say clothes is probably my favorite thing to get on Christmas.
Yeah, mine too. It really... can be.
Yeah, but like you said, it can. Yeah. It's also the most fucked up gift.
Yeah, because you've gotten me like a hoodie and stuff, and it's great because you know my size and stuff. You know what I like. Mm-hmm. But like when my parents have done it, like they'll get me just like my mom's got me like a Jordan shirt that she saw at Jimmy Jazz that was like a 2X. And I was like, what the fuck? I'm 12. Like I was like, what the fuck is this? I was like, thanks, Mom. I can wear it until I'm 40. I can just look like a dick until I'm 40 years old.
Yeah, I wonder if Jimmy Jazz is like a regional store or if it's.
Oh, I didn't even think about that. Yeah. Our consumers in Belgium will be very confused by this.
Yeah, I was gonna say there might be a lot of people who have no fucking clue what Jimmy Jazz is, but
and
we're not going to explain it.
Our friends on the literal border, be very confused by this,
and we're not going to explain it. So get over it.
Just know it's exactly what I made it sound like.
Yeah, look it up if you're curious.
Yeah. Gift cards. Easy S for me. Such a good fallback. Mm-hmm. Like, don't know what to get your parents? Get them a fucking $50 to $100 gift card at like Cheesecake or something. Or if you're weird like my mom who only eats at Fazoli's, you could just get her a Fazoli's gift card if you hate her.
Gift cards, alright. Receiving a gift card, I don't like it.
It's not my favorite.
I don't hate it.
Yeah.
But I would just rather have just about anything else.
Yeah.
But giving a gift. I love giving a...
That's true. If someone gives me a gift card, I'm going to be kind of upset.
Yeah. Because I'd rather just have the money and me pick that option rather than it being limited to the specific place. And if it's not one of my favorite places, then it starts to be like... Well, really? Do I want this?
It's like, you got me a $50 gift card to TJ Maxx.
It's like,
what the fuck?
Yeah, I was going to say, like, Starbucks. It's like, oh, cool, I can...
Get 2 cups of coffee.
Yeah, it's like... and it has to be enough. A gift card has to be enough money that it's not, like... You don't want to go too crazy on a gift card, but at the same time, if you go, like, $10 to Starbucks... Yeah. You're like, oh, it's... 1 cup of coffee, like, you didn't give me anything really.
Yeah, because I've done that for my parents where I got them a $100 gift card to Cheesecake because that's an expensive place in of itself, and my mom is super fucking cheap, so that's like the only way she'll do stuff like that. Yeah, and I was like, so 100's kind of a weird amount because it's like where you can get like an appetizer, a meal, and you got to get cheesecake, but then it's like $20. I mean, like maybe $10, $15 left over. Where you're like. I guess I got to get some drinks. Like, I got to get something, or I'll just get a whole cheesecake.
Yeah, that was going to be my other example, is with a gift card, a lot of times, say $50, you'll spend $40, and then you're like, well, next time I have a $10 off coupon, pretty much. Like,
yeah.
So it kind of falls in this weird territory.
So, let's make it A.
Yeah, I was going to say still great, so it should go to A.
Handmade gifts. I'm not that sentimental to where I genuinely care. Like, that I will accept a piece of shit handmade mug from a grown... Like, don't get me wrong, if I have, like, a 6-year-old cousin who made an art class, I'm like, this is probably worth more than what you can afford anyway. You know, you're broke, you're 6 years old. So that's kind of cool. But if you're a grown-ass person and you give me, like, I don't know, you just handmade a 4-foot tall shelf for me, I'm going to be very furious. Like, very, very fucking furious about that.
This can easily be S tier. You can get great handmade gifts that are awesome.
Well, I'll say, yeah, if you're friends with, like, Elon Musk or something.
This can also easily be D tier if there's not a lot of effort put in.
Yeah, I think this, by default, has to be B.
Yeah.
Because it's probably the biggest example on this list of a high risk, high reward. Like, it's going to either be very good or very bad.
It comes down to the effort put in.
Yeah.
Because, like, you can see just, like, this shitty, like, I just threw it together because I didn't...
Or it's like, wow, you're, like, craftsman. Like, you actually knew what you were doing.
Wow, this is fucking awesome.
Yeah, but still, it's like you could have went out and bought a dartboard, you know. But so, yeah, I would say that it's got to be B. Because it's just... It can go either way. Now, if, like, your buddy... we made an E.
Yeah.
That's kind of neat. Cool. Yeah. I just want to continue on this. Movies. So I'm assuming that means like a physical copy of a movie and not like I take you out on a date or something.
Yeah, we can go with a physical copy for this one. I think we both kind of have a Blu-ray collection, and I only say kind of because I don't think either of us have really contributed to it much lately. In
a while, but we still have one. Yeah, you know,
yeah, but
like I haven't drove my car all weekend, but I still have a car. You know,
yes.
Well, I actually drove it yesterday. I just straight lied to your fucking face.
I'm thinking of like we're not collecting anymore.
Yeah, we're not active collectors. But
yeah. But either way, movies is great for kind of the same reason as books to me. If you pick out a movie that is like, you would love this movie.
And that's not like a popular movie. Like, if you go out and give me the Titanic, I'm like, dude, you're a dick. You didn't put any thought into this. But, like, if you go out and find some obscure fucking movie.
Yeah. Well, I was going to say, it's not S tier for me. It's A tier.
Oh, god damn it.
I know.
You're messing up the E.
I know. It's A tier for me, not S tier, for the fact of I know a lot more movies than I know books. So books, you can get me something obscure and it really stand out, and it could actually be pretty popular, and I just don't know.
Yeah.
Versus a movie, like, you got to go into like a really deep cut to find a movie that I've like never heard of.
Yeah, you got to find me like a snuff film or something that's never been released. Like,
it's got to be really weird, and then at that point, it's like, is that for me? Like, really? Like, am I really going to love this movie to that extent?
Yeah. And I have a specific friend of ours that I'm thinking of that would give a movie.
I've gotten movies
that has like that will like just do that to be like, oh, I can't believe you haven't seen it.
Oh,
yet.
I know.
Yeah, you know exactly who I'm talking about.
Who I thought
that's why that annoyed me so much because I was like, God damn, I feel like people that just give gifts like that are those people. But I was like, I just actually have a cynical view about that.
Yeah.
So we'll go A.
Yeah, and I've gotten people movies.
Yeah.
For Christmas and stuff, and I think that it's a good gift.
Yeah.
Because I know what they like, but at the same time, it's like I could have done better too. So I understand.
Pets.
What a mean gift to get someone in a great way.
It could be. Yeah, I would say because like if they're not expecting it and you just show up with like an armadillo or something, it's like, oh shit, I don't. Yeah. You know, I'm not immune to leprosy. Like I don't know what to do with that little weird thing. But like if you really want an animal. Yeah, that's like a home run.
Yeah.
Like, if you get if I was a kid and, like, my parents got me a lizard or something, I would have been blown away. Yeah. Like, that would have been awesome. But if you just show up to my house with a full-grown, like, bull mastiff, I'm like, God damn. What do I do with this behemoth?
Someone just get you a St. Bernard. Like,
fucking shit.
What am I going to do with this bear?
Yeah, so it can... Depending on if you want one. Because I'm not really in the market for a pet right now, so if someone just showed up with a pet, I'd be like, holy shit, that's kind of inconvenient. You know, now I gotta, like, did you get me at least like a month's supply of food for it too? Because now I gotta spend food to feed it and get it vaccinated if you didn't, and flea shot, you know, just.
Yeah. I was gonna say that this should be S tier for the fact of, like, if you want a pet, this is the best gift you could get.
I feel like this falls on B.
Yeah.
Because of the high, you know. Same. Now, if you just, like, what a cool gift that could be. Because, like, if you're on your way to somewhere and, like, you're like, fuck, the like, CVS is out of gift cards. Mm-hmm. And then you're just driving by and you see a fucking cat that just got ran over and still kind of alive on the side of the road. And you're just like, perfect. Get in the car. You just show up with this mangled cat.
Yeah. I'm thinking of it very much on the opposite of, like, the best case scenario. And you're like, man, I've been really wanting this dog, but it's like $1,200 because dogs are crazy expensive. And you're like, man, it's $1,200. I just haven't wanted to, like, get one lately, but I really want one. Just don't want to shell out that money yet. I'm gonna wait till after the holidays. And then someone just shows up with that dog. You're like, fucking way.
And they have to know everything you want about that dog, because if you get the wrong gender, that can totally fuck up that dog and what you wanted out of that. And you're like, well, I wanted this dog, but then they didn't ask you how your partner feels about it, and your partner's like deathly allergic to him, and you're just like, well, shit, I mean, I guess my girlfriend's gonna die. Because, like, I want a snake. I have actively, I know the stigma of people that own snakes and or ferrets. I mean, ferrets are just kind of like the snakes of the cat world. They're not cats, but they just, they're long cats.
Yeah, I can definitely see it.
And so, yeah, I've just kind of wanted a snake, but my girlfriend threatened to leave me if I ever got one, so we're pretty much one bad argument away from me getting a snake. Just know at any point if I come home with a snake, things are not going good with me and my girlfriend.
Yeah.
So, B. Plants.
For Christmas, do not give me a plant.
It's kind of bad timing, I guess.
Unless it's crazy. Because, like, I looked at that, like, 6-foot cactus that I definitely would never buy.
Yeah, I would say I definitely think a St. Bernard's a little more convenient for our house than a cactus. Because anywhere you put that, somebody's running into it. I mean, there's really not a lot of room for a cactus.
Yeah, well, I'd put it in my room and it wouldn't be great, but that's where it'd go. Yeah, like if you wanted to give me like a 6-foot cactus, great, cool. I would never buy that on my own, but yeah, don't give me a plant for Christmas. Like that's just not.
I think that's better than an animal for gift giving. I would honestly put that at A because I don't know. That's also kind of like another responsibility that you throw on to people.
Mm-hmm. So I kind of think of it as the same as like baked goods and candy on the way of like it is a phenomenal second gift. Like it's a supplement gift.
Yeah.
Versus don't make
that your centerpiece.
The gift you're giving, and that's kind of the treatment we've got everything here.
Yeah. Unless it's a cactus. Now, if you get me a Switch, like a Nintendo Switch, and a cactus, I'm like, holy shit.
The cool cactus.
You could have just got me a cactus, you know? But, I'll say C for that reason.
Yeah. Yeah, if we're thinking of it as, like, the centerpiece, it has to be, like, a palm tree or, like, just something batshit crazy.
I don't know much about plants, so it's either, I know, like, moss and, like, roses and dandelions, or it's cactus and palm trees. Yeah. There's really not much in between. Yeah. Practical items. I think this is, if there was a level higher than S tier, I think this is it. Practical items, like things you didn't know you needed, but probably wouldn't buy for yourself because you don't necessarily need it.
It fits the criteria of what we think is a perfect gift. Perfect.
To me, this is like the highest of these gifts so far because that is just amazing. Like if you was to go out and buy somebody a Roomba, like something most people wouldn't buy on their own, but you're just like, holy shit! Now I have just a self-operating vacuum cleaner. Like that is amazing.
Yeah, yeah. This is. When we were talking about what is the best gift, we said something that you want but you wouldn't shell out the money for, a practical.
And especially if it's something like an air fryer.
Yeah.
If somebody got you an air fryer for Christmas, that is a top tier gift.
Yeah.
Because you're just like, the good ones are a little expensive. I don't necessarily need it, but it'd be nice if I had one.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's practical items are probably the best. Yeah, so quick and easy on that one. Snacks. What the fuck?
Snacks is not the centerpiece gift. This is a great...
Well, what are they talking about? Like peanut butter crackers?
I guess.
What the fuck? Who would bring that?
A bag of Doritos? I could get you a bag of Takis, and I think, honestly, this would be an S tier for you.
It depends the snack. I just learned that it depends on the snack. But snack staining by itself, to me, it is easily the worst one on this list.
Yeah.
Like, that's a dick move if you come to my house with, like, Twizzlers.
Well,
which is candy. That's candy.
Yeah,
okay.
So snacks and candy are the same thing. And they're both going to be a D.
Okay, yeah, if you come to my house and you have, like, fruit gummies, and you're just like, there you go, you piece of shit.
Yeah.
Yep, that's way down. Socks.
Socks is another, almost by definition.
Like it's goat.
Yeah, by definition, it is something I never want to buy. I always need.
Always fucking need.
Yeah.
I'll say I feel insanely responsible because I just like put out $30 to buy socks yesterday and I got like 20 pairs of fucking socks. I feel so responsible. Like that was the most adult purchase I've ever made because I've been walking around with holes in the bottom of my socks because I have feet made of just fucking concrete. And they tear through every sock. I don't clip my toenails a lot, so there's literal holes at my big toe from where it just slices through my fucking fabric. So, I mean, I guess if you take basic care of your feet, you probably won't need as many socks as I do.
So I think this is S tier. Easy.
Yeah.
But if they're fuzzy socks, they're even higher on the list for me.
Yeah, I was like, if you're you.
Yeah.
If you're shopping for Brenden specifically.
I
then
love fuzzy socks.
I will put those above books.
Yeah.
It's a weirdie. It's got like the 50 cent forehead.
Damn, because this isn't going to be D tier.
What are video games then?
I think it's S tier. This is another S tier.
God, dude, I signed up for the Crocs text alerts, and they will not leave me alone. They really will not leave me the fuck alone. I'm surprised shoes aren't on here. Shoes are a pretty solid gift.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, dude, even if you don't like a pair of shoes, like, I know specifically us as guys, like, if somebody gets you a pair of shoes and they're not your favorite, worst case scenario, like, you can play ball in them or something.
Yeah.
You know, like, there's...
Gym.
Yeah, I mean, there's still some practicality. Like, a bad... looking pair of Vans is still not bad to have. Like, I don't know. I'm not too picky about that shit, especially if it's free. So, video games. I totally forgot. I was like, where the fuck is shoes? But I was like, I forgot we just totally made this up.
Yeah. All right. Video games, for me, is another thing that, like, I want. I have a wish list on the PlayStation 5.
Oh, yeah.
And there's, like, easily 100 to 150 games on that wish list.
Shit.
And... I'm not going to buy half of them just because...
Dude, if you literally bought all of them, oh my God.
To be fair, some of them are cheap.
Yeah, but I mean, I was saying there's got to at least be 10 in there that's like $60. So, I mean, even that alone is just fucking outrageous.
Yeah, so this is a gift that I always want another video game. And I don't always want to spend the money.
Yeah.
This is great. This is perfect.
So, this could also be a risk factor.
I was about... As soon as I said that, I was like... Unless it's a game I don't like. Or I already have.
Yeah.
Which can happen if they don't know.
Yeah. So, I would say if anybody's picked up anything from the show, you should kind of know that I complain a lot and I'm a very privileged asshole. And growing up, I asked for a 2K game and my mom bought me NBA Live 08. I remember I think it had Gilbert Arenas on the cover or something. And I didn't show it. I was enraged. I was enraged. Cue the fucking clip of Dennis trying to sell his car on It's Always Sunny. I was furious. I was like, oh, thanks, Mom. She was like, oh. But, she could kind of tell I didn't like it after I told her. And we ended up exchanging it out, so it worked out. Pretty good for me. Yeah. Not that day, because I didn't get to play it that day.
Whenever you said the NBA Live, I actually thought you were going to say on the Wii. But no.
I asked for that specifically. Yeah. That was on me. Yeah. It sounded like a good idea. It just wasn't. It just... Great idea, poor execution.
Yeah.
And the Wii really didn't... Who do you know that still, like, has a Wii in their living room? You know, that's just like, this is something we do regularly.
I mean, to be fair, there's the Switch... So it's kind of like saying, like, who has a PlayStation 3 in their living room?
Well, because the Wii's not... The Switch isn't really like a... Okay, kind of is.
Wii U and then to the Switch. So, I mean,
okay, so it kind of is.
Yeah, an Xbox 360 in their living room, you're like...
Okay. Yeah, that's right. I didn't really think about it, but I forgot you can take off the Joy-Cons and kind of use it as a Wii remote. So, Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
So yeah, actually a lot of people then. But I don't think they're going to be on par with S tier.
I say it can go. I think it's fair to put it in A because it falls into a lot of the same tropes that movies have.
Yeah.
I think it's better than a movie because I can digitally buy a movie for cheaper versus if I digitally buy a game, it is the exact same price. So I think it's I think it's better than movies, and it's I would rather it than a gift card. Yeah.
But okay, I can live with that. This can't though.
Yeah, you gotta move the gift cards back. You can't move the video games up. Oh, wrong.
No. God damn. Fuck, cut this. Goddamn, we're ending it here. All right, yeah. I mean, I don't... What do you think the biggest one people are going to disagree with? I would say pets. Pets are probably... Because I feel like a lot of people will be like, oh my God, if someone got me a dog that they know I liked, oh my God, I'd be so happy, but...
Yeah.
Or...
I think the reason that we put the ones... ND makes sense, but I think that not everyone's going to be like, well, yeah, I didn't think of it as the gift. So,
if you're coming over, just bring over some baked goods or something. That's always nice. But if you look at me square in the face and say, this lemon pie is all I brought you, then, again, I will treat you just like I did my mom in the Christmas of 2008. I will be enraged. So just know you will feel my unrelentless fury if you give me anything in D.
Yeah.
And maybe C, depending. And maybe B, depending. I'll say all these are subject to, like, if you just give me good ones.
There's a shitty version of all of these.
Yeah, like with the practical items, like if you bought me nail clippers. Like, I know saying what I just said about my Horatius toenails sounds like you just found a gift for me, but I have toenails and I'm just lazy.
Yeah.
Well, I have toenail clippers. I
mean, the others stood.
That's how I should have introduced myself in college when they're like, stand up and introduce yourself. Like, hi, I'm Roy. I'm 20 years old and I have toenails.
And lazy.
And I'm lazy.
And that's been, hopefully, the first episode of the tier list.
Yeah, who knows? We could have just wasted about 30 minutes.
Or that.